I know how to use a mic stand. All right. Can everybody hear me? Okay, awesome. My name is Sarah FioRito. Doobie is my last name from my mom's side. I haven't really been using it in the city of Evanston, but just so you guys really know who's speaking, that's me. How's everybody feeling?
Great!
Awesome. Okay, so I'm really thankful to be here. Evanston Transit Alliance does awesome work. Pick this up. Okay, so couple things. I just want to introduce myself to folks in the room because I know I haven't met everyone here. So about 9 months ago, I started the City of Evanston, working as the Transportation and Mobility Coordinator for the city. For those of you who don't know me yet and don't know this, I've been working on transportation for over a decade. So that has looked like everything from being a bicycle mechanic, teaching everything from bicycle riding and bicycle mechanics, whether it's to youth, to adults, whatever that has looked like a lot of different things. That has also looked like working on complete streets as an advocate and community organizer. That has also looked like working on cycling education policy in British Columbia when I was living on the West Coast. So I really care about this stuff. I'm here with you because we're here to work on this together. And it's really cool to hear about all the awesome initiatives that are happening from everybody in this room and all the stuff that we're gonna do together. So one thing that I did want to do, just have one image behind me that I sent to John at the last minute. John doesn't have Wi-Fi. I sent John a photo of a bouquet that I made for my mom's garden. Can anyone just shout out why a bouquet is relevant to a conversation about transportation? It's one word, yes.
Diversity.
Okay, diversity, yes.
Blooming.
Blooming, yes. Okay.
Dead stairs.
Climate change, yes. Life, nature. So something that you may also not know about me is that I love flowers. I love flowers. I love art. I love colors. And so for me, I think part of our work as a transportation community in general is really trying to invite people into what we believe can be our transportation system. Right? Because we know, everyone here knows, that's why we're here, that's why we're passionate about this. We know that transportation can be really beautiful. We know that our communities can be amazing. We know that things can be growing everywhere. Thank you. That's a bouquet that I assembled. My mom grew those flowers. So, that is something that we know, we see the vision, we're holding in our hearts, we're passionate. People know folks who come out to transportation meetings who are passionate. So our work, for example, this Chicago Avenue meeting and a lot of the work that's going to be coming up in 2025 with the City of Evanston processes and this Envision Evanston process and all that, is how do we get more people to come into the vision, to come into the work, so that it's not just, a small insular group of people being yes, we love transportation, we're so passionate about transit, we're transit nerds, we're bike nerds, we love walking, right? How do we get more people to really come and see the vision and not be scared? Hey, this is, there's going to be a loss in car parking. What about all the thousands of people that are now going to use this as a major transportation corridor that are going to be easily able to jump off their bicycle or jump off their pedestrian way and stop into a business, right? So we need to bring people and invite people into this bigger vision that we have of how amazing things can be and how beautiful our streets and public spaces can be, where fruit is growing, where people are sitting and relaxing, where housing is affordable, where all these things are happening together. So, do people like that idea? Do people feel so I guess what I want to offer to the group is, have I heard the bell yet? Did I not hear it?
No. Very short-winded.
I think my offering to my community members in the room with us today is really start to think about what does it really look like to share the vision of these things with folks and not have people feel it's being forced down their throat, or it's being, made to happen from the city perspective, but it's actually something that the community at large is actually very excited about. People are like, hey, this is amazing. This is gonna be such a beautiful street. I love this idea. Like, how do we do that? So that's my invitation to everyone today. Some concrete things that maybe people are interested in. So on the topic of service level improvements for transit, the 201, we're going to be releasing this publicly this week, and this is shared information for everyone. So 201 service is going to be improved on the next CTA schedule starting on the 23rd of this month. We're going to see increased 201 service in Evanston. So that's our first little baby step to increase service in Evanston. So very, very exciting. On the topic of other kind of big idea transit stuff, something that I've encouraged the CTA to consider is when we have this 49 express bus BRT line going down Western all the way from the southern edge of the city all the way to the northern edge of the city. Maybe the CTA wants to consider extending that to Davis Street Station. So that's something that maybe we can all kind of express an interest in, because that would be a very cool western route into the city of Chicago for Evanston community members. Some other things that people have brought up tonight, so the fact that Evanston's multimodal network or micromobility network or cycling network, I think we got to go beyond the cycling network and try to figure out a more broad name. We're starting to lay some foundations for that so that we can start going into that conversation soon. So definitely keep thinking about that. And definitely please speak to your local business owners about how you get there, right? Because as studies have shown, business owners overestimate the percentage of their patrons who arrive by car. And this is something that's been very ingrained into American culture for some decades through very well-funded advertising campaigns. So this is where we as community members get to do our grassroots face-to-face communication when we're spending money in a store and say, hey, just to let you know, I actually got here on my bike and I really like coming here like that. Or, hey, I got here on the bus. I hope you know that bus access matters to me and my community members when we go shopping. Like, please support stuff so that we can access here better. So I think that's the kind of stuff that folks want to hear about. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. And just for the record, if you ever send me an email, you will get a response. If it doesn't come fast, it is simply a capacity thing. It is not because I am not reading it and because I do not like you. Thank you.